Wake up, slap yourself, and put your teeth in. You're listening to the sounds of Bryan S. Harris. How's everybody doing out there today? I just want to talk to you today and come to you as I'm driving down the road. I'm getting some inspirational thought that's coming to me, and I just feel like not only me but the world needs to hear it. And what I want to talk to you about is you're one thought away. You're one thought away from having the greatest experience you've ever had in your life. You're one thought away. But one of the things I want to make sure that you understand is when you are doing things and you're ready to go to another level, you're ready to regain focus, you're ready to do something great. There's a couple things that you have to take into consideration. You have to begin to guard your mind. Scripture tells us to put on the helmet of salvation. That is the first thing that Scripture tells us to do, to put on the helmet of salvation. And the reason why this is the first thing that it tells us to do is because our mind is the most important thing that we have to protect. Without our mind, if we allow anything to get to our mind, it has us. So when you make the decision to go to the next level, one of the things that I always try to make sure I remind people of is when they ask me, Bryan, how did you get to where you're going, or what did you do? I guarded my mind. See, God gave us internally, He gave us these amazing guards to our mind. He gave us what we consider to be two minds. He gave us a conscious mind, and He gave us a subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is the seat to Him, is where He lies. The subconscious mind is God, is just another name for God, where He answers all of our prayers as we ask for them. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. How do we ask for things? How do we ask God? We ask Him through prayer, which is an invisible thing. We ask Him through our thoughts, our persistent thinking. And whatever we persistently think about, whatever we persistently allow to become our dominating thought is saying to God, I want this to happen in my life. And some people ask the question, well, I don't want... how did the bad guy get the riches? God says in Scripture that He reigns on the just as well as the unjust. This is what happens. We have what we call a conscious mind and a subconscious mind, and when we put on the helmet of salvation, what we have the opportunity to do is guard what enters into the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the most important thing that we can put a shield over. That God says, look, I'm telling you that whatever you give to me, ask of me, I'm going to give it to you. Whatsoever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye have received and ye shall have. I'm going to give it to you. So, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to design you to where I'm going to give you 5 gatekeepers, 5 guards, to where if they get past those guards, they get to me. So what you have to do is be the guard, the conscious guard of what gets to me. Because whatever you give to me, I'm going to give to you. So here's the thing. Our eyes, what we repeatedly see, passes when we relax it. When we relax what we repeatedly see and let our guard down, it makes its way to our subconscious mind. It makes its way to God. What we repeatedly hear, these are 2 guards, 2 very important guards. What we repeatedly hear, when we let our guard down to what we repeatedly hear, it passes our guards and gets to God. So one thing that I make myself aware of is when I'm ready to go into manifestation mode, when I'm ready to call those things into my life that be not as though they were, I put on my guards. I turn off the radio. I turn off all influences of television, all influence of things that could enter into my mind through these gatekeepers, my smell, my touch, my sense of taste, all of these things. I put my guards up. Because what I allow to repeatedly enter into my mind will manifest into reality. Some people say, well, I know that when I watch TV, I know that good times ain't real. I know that it's something that's going to make me laugh. Yeah, laughter is good for the soul, but the right laughter is good for the soul. If you sit up there and repeatedly watch and hear the sounds of poverty, poverty will become your reality. If you repeatedly hear the sounds of the problems of soap operas that they go through every day, that will become your reality. And the way you feel when you watch those things, if they make you feel good or make you feel bad, however they make you feel, what you're repeatedly doing is saying, I want these circumstances in my life. You have to create your own story. You can't change the past, but you can recreate another history. You have to create your own story. Record yourself and tell yourself the story that you want. You want to be a millionaire? Tell yourself in a recorder the story of your millionaire story. Act it out. Have your characters and tell your characters in a recorder and record it and play it to yourself over and over again. And I'm here to tell you, if you repeatedly listen to it day after day, time after time, you're going to have that as your reality. If that is the only thing you hear, it's going to be like that is your life. You have no choice but to experience. That is one of the secrets to life. You create what you want to happen. And that's all I do is I'll record my story, record my reality as I want it to become. I can predict anybody's future. I can predict your future. Tell me what you're thinking right now. And whatever you're thinking right now will become your reality if you continue thinking that way. See, what happens is you are a result. What you have in your life right now is a result of your past thinking. Whatever is circumstances you have in your life right now is a result of the way you were thinking. And your future is going to be a result of the way you're thinking. You have to be conscious of how you're thinking. How you think, as a man thinketh in his heart. Scripture is riddled with all of these known treasures to life. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Whatsoever ye desire when ye pray, believe that ye have received and ye shall have. Hebrews 11:3 says that we have, by faith we have come to understand that the things that are formed in the visible were not made from the things that are visible. They were made from things invisible. Hebrews 11:6, faith is the only thing that God responds to. What is faith? Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things unseen. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door shall be open. You want to repeat this to yourself every day and write it down on an index card, flip it over and write out your goal. And all throughout the day, you want to repeat this to yourself. Ask and it shall be given. Seek and it shall be found. Knock and the door shall be open. And I'm here to tell you, if you repeatedly do that and then recite your goal, visualize your goal throughout the day, listen to motivational speeches that remind you of this way of thinking. Listen to your story every day. Not the soap opera story, not those stories, your story. Listen to your story. Watch your story. Live out your story, record your story, make a video of your story, act out your story, and your story will become your hit story. You've been listening to the sounds of Bryan S. Harris. Wake up, put your teeth in, slap somebody and say, I am somebody. You've been listening to the sounds of Bryan S. Harris. Have a wonderful, blessed, and fantastic day as I leave you with this wonderful song. All the moon belongs to everyone. The best things in life, they're free. Stars belong to everyone. They gleam there for you and for me. The flowers in spring, the robins that sing, the sunbeam that shines all, they're yours and they're mine. Woo! Love can come to everyone. The best things in life, they are free. Once again, you've been listening to the sounds of Bryan S. Harris. Have a fantastic, wonderful, and blessed day.